the main difference between the European Union and the US in terms of regulations of crypto or blockchain or any other technology is that the European Union countries actually over-regulate most of the technological innovations, and actually most critics argue that there is really lack of kind of purpose-driven innovations. Basically, what exactly they want to do with the regulations, and okay, consumer protection is really important thing, and privacy and security of that. But at the same time, different players in the market, like blockchain players, should be kind of encouraged to do their activities, and they should encourage more kind of innovations. That is a main problem in the European Union countries currently, that they can learn from the US. And one example I can give is probably related to the stable coin, and stable coin regulation that MiCA basically introduced last year in December basically requires all companies that launch stable coin in the European Union countries to have at least 60% of their reserves in European banks. On the other hand, the main stablecoin players in the world, which are mainly US based, if you look at all the top 10, like the number one is Tether, which had close to 65% market share in the global stablecoin market as of today, and they don't really have to comply with all the regulations, strict regulations that the European Union countries have. Actually, many exchanges in European Union had delisted recently the company Tether because it doesn't comply with some of the regulations in the European Union countries, maybe the lack of transparency. But for example, the way that it manages its reserve in the US is it has about more than 60% of the, more than 85% of the reserves in the US Treasury and cash, and which can be easily liquidated. So if consumers want to withdraw all their stable coin with Tether, and the demand can be easily fulfilled because those with the US Treasury can be easily sold in the market and liquidated, which is not possible in the European Union countries, because once you put your money in the bank and you want $600 million today, and the banks may not have that amount of money. So we look at venture capital in the artificial intelligence. Actually, more than 90% goes to the US global venture capital. In the AI plus blockchain, yearly $25 billion of venture capital going to China and the US, 80%, which is mainly the US. But the European Union received only about a little more than 1.5 billion euro, and which is not a lot of money. And that's why in the European Union countries, if you look at the blockchain players for 1 million people, then European Union countries have 1.1 companies compared to the US has 3.3 companies. And so basically because of the encouragement to do more innovations in the US probably.